Hi, what's up you guys? So I am back with another video. I know it's been so long since you guys seen me. Yeah, I know it's been so long since you guys seen me. The last video I did was a Snapchat rant, so if you haven't seen that, go ahead and watch that. I'll link it down below. Let me know in the polls if you guys like those types of stories or Snapchat little stories. Let me know if you like those. In the polls, interact with the polls. I've already told you, interact with the polls. So today is gonna be kind of like a different type of video. I've never done this before, but as you know, if you guys are on social media like I am, they have this thing going on called the short story challenge, and I just posted my short story like yesterday, and it's a little long. It's a little long compared to most short story times, but you know, I like to give detail. You know, I don't like to have anything out or missing or anything like that. All the details about this makeup, it will be the details on this makeup will be up Sunday. This video is going to be posted later on today, which is Friday. What else did I want to say? So this type of video, I'm gonna actually read you guys my short story. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope it's not too long for you, because I told y'all heifers, got a piece of hair, told y'all heifers to go and read it on Snapchat, but y'all act like y'all didn't hear me. So I know it's some of y'all heifers out there that don't really like reading, because I'm one of them. I don't like reading, but if it's really juicy, I'll read it. If it has to be really intriguing. So I'm just gonna read you guys my short story. You guys are gonna pretend like this is an email or something, or you know, it's a real story or something. I don't know. I'm gonna read it to y'all though, because it had me feeling some type of way, and I'm the one that wrote it. Okay, so let me just go to it. Where's my thing at now? Anyways, please. It is still on Instagram, and it's gonna be staying up on Instagram. I originally posted it on Facebook, but I don't really get on Facebook like that for me to interact with anyone. So I'm also going to have it like on the side, so you guys can kind of like sort of follow along with me. I don't know. I'm gonna, you know, record the what you call it, so you guys can close. Okay. So this is the picture right here. This is the picture right here that I chose. That man is fine. I don't know who he is, but he fine. So let's go on. It might be a little bit, so some little spelling errors up in there. And no, I was not, I did not put a lot of punctuations and stuff, because I just don't do that. So don't call for me on it. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. It had been 5 years with my handsome fiance Mike. We were high school sweethearts, and now entering our second year at university. Mike was the lead quarterback, and I was his personal cheerleader. I loved my man. I adored him, but lately things have been so distant between us. One day, Mike and I went to a coffee shop just to talk about our wedding plans. As I sat down by the window, allowing the sun to warm the side of my face, Mike went to order our coffees. I noticed someone's eyes on me. I can't explain the annoying feeling of when I feel someone is staring. I slowly turned, and there was this white guy just gazing at me, and surprisingly, my eyes locked onto his. They were the most beautiful greenish gray eyes I had ever seen. He slowly got up from his seat and walked over to me and smiled with the brightest smile. "Hello," in the thickest French accent I had ever heard. My heart stopped as a gulp of spit forced its way down my throat. I could hardly speak. This man was so beautiful. Dark hair, smooth skin, beautiful eyes, and he smelled so good. It was odd, this stranger standing over me looking like he looking, making me feel this way I've never felt before. Suddenly, Mike came back over to the table with our coffees. "May I help you, sir?" "Oh, no, I was just coming over to congratulate you on your upcoming wedding. I see your plans laid out on the table." While he's talking, I could only stare at his lips. It was like I was mesmerized. Mike said, "Are you alright, babe?" I quickly snapped out of it. "Oh yeah, thank you." As the man walked away, Mike sat down and we started to go over our plans. And all I could think about was this thick accent and his smell. The next day, Mike and I were in class, getting prepared for our finals. But there was no teacher in sight. While everyone looked confused about where our instructor was, I had my head down in my books, studying for this test. In walks this man, and he silenced the room with a loud "hello." I quickly looked up, and it was the French man. Mike bumped me. "Hey babe, that's the dude from the coffee shop." I immediately got butterflies. What was it with this dude? Was he stalking me? And he proceeded to speak. "I am your substitute for the day. Just call me Liano. Your finals have been canceled due to your teacher having medical issues. Let's have a talk." As the class started to get to know Liano, Mike decided he wanted to pick at me about our wedding plans. "Babe, I'm really not feeling this thing. It's too much. Can't we just wait to get married? We've been together 5 years. Why rush? You know I love you. Can't we just wait?" I got upset and yelled, "Are you fucking serious?" The class immediately silenced. "You fucking cheating again? Why on earth do you want to wait after all this planning? Why?" Mike stood up. "I thought you were letting this go, Catalia. I already told you I apologized for what happened, and now you're sitting up here tripping in front of everyone. Are you fucking crazy, girl? Don't you ever disrespect me in front of no motherfucking body." Mike started to grab me by my arm. "Hey, don't put your hands on a woman in my presence. Get out now." As Mike hurried and took off in a storm, I sat there in the empty class and I cried. I didn't know what else to do. Liano came and sat by me and consoled me in my moment of despair. "Are you alright?" I just opened up and let all my frustrations out at that moment. I don't know what to do. He has been so distant lately, and it's been getting worse. He doesn't treat me how he used to. He cheated not too long ago, and I thought I forgave him, but it's just... And before I could get another word out, Liano grabbed my face and wiped away my tears. "You shouldn't allow any man to make you cry. You are too beautiful, and you deserve so much more. Let me take you out for coffee to cheer you up if I may." I agreed, and we went for coffee. While there, we talked, and he made me feel so much better. The conversation between us was so mind-stimulating. The void I had been having was being filled with this complete stranger, and I was soaking up every single moment of it. I started to ask more about him as he piqued my interest. He was from France and decided to come to America to teach. He dabbled in playing the guitar, cooking, and he loved fine arts. He was single, no kids, and surprisingly only 27. He was a man of finer things. As his conversation got deeper, he stopped to ask me about myself. He never took his eyes off me, which made me feel weird. I don't like eye contact. It makes me feel funny. "Why the hell do you keep staring at me?" He smiled with those pearly white teeth. "I'm a man of finer things. I love art, and you are truly a breathtaking piece of art." Girl, if somebody said that to me. I blushed so hard and covered my smile. He took my hand from my face. "Don't ever cover that smile around me." I quickly snatched my hand away from his. The feeling this man gave me was dangerous. I got up from the table. "This was nice. I appreciate you making me feel better, but I need to go." I hadn't heard from Mike since class, and it was beginning to make me worried. I called Mike, but he wasn't answering. I rushed home because maybe something was wrong. Maybe something happened. I pulled up to our apartment and entered into our place, and I noticed the aura was so off. One thing I wasn't excited about being married to him was he always left his damn clothes on the fucking floor. I'm tripping over his pants, going down the hallway towards our room, and hear Mike sexually moaning. I thought he might be watching porn because he had this nasty ass habit of doing that when we argued. He knew it upset me. Random woman, you know, saying deeper, baby. I can't be serious. Yeah, this fucker watching porn. I took my phone out because I was gonna record this bastard and show him the dumb look on his face when I caught him. I peeked into the room to witness my man fucking some female in our bed. Tears instantly rolled down my face. I covered my mouth in shock. How could he? He said he would never again. I trusted him. I ran back out of the apartment. I slammed the door so he knew I was there. Got into my car and cried, tears of frustration and disbelief of what I had just seen. It was a number that I didn't recognize. Hello? Hello, is this Catalia? How the fuck did you get my number? Please, calm down. You left your purse at the coffee shop. I went through to see how I might contact you to give it to you. Oh, well, can I meet you somewhere? I'm actually in the middle of something. Would you be fine with coming by this address and I can meet you outside? Sure. While I drove to this address he had given me, I noticed it was a beautiful neighborhood. Like some houses you see in Hollywood or something. I pulled up to this place and I saw this gorgeous man standing on the porch with my belongings. And I thought, did this fucker lead me to his house? I got out the car and began to walk to him. Is this your place? Have you been crying again, Catalia? The way my name rolled off his tongue in a thick French accent, it took me aback. Unfortunately, I caught my man screwing another woman in my bed. The look on Leono's face was like he had been disgusted with what I had said. He took my hand. Have dinner with me. I was starving, so I agreed. We walked into his place. It was beautiful. At every glance you saw, marble. We walked to the kitchen and he sat me down at the island and poured me a glass of red wine. I needed it too. After the foolishness I had just witnessed, while I drank the sweet red wine, I noticed a lot of art around his home. Very abstract and beautiful. I watched Leono's hands as he cooked. What are you cooking? He smiled. I really don't know. I just throw things into a pot and it turns out good. Looks like stew. He laughed. Yeah, possibly. Why are you staring at me? Shocked. I apologized and he laughed. It's fine. I'm only joking. He took his apron off and walked... Okay. Hold on. Calm down. He took his apron off and walked up behind me. And he whispers, you only stare at something for so long when you want it. I turned around and looked at him confused. Like, the fuck, dude? Are you serious? I thought. I hopped down off the chair with a quickness and backed away from him, and he smirked. He smirked in this way like he knew. He knew that I wanted him. He lifted up his shirt and it was like everything went in slow motion. He took me by my waist and grabbed my neck and kissed my lips so passionately. All the feelings that I had once for Mike seemed to have vanished. My body was at his command. I couldn't let this happen, so I pushed him away. I'm not a cheater. I can't do this. But he wasn't taking no for an answer. He started to unbuckle his jeans and there it was. The dick. I didn't think white guy was backing, but he was. It had been a while since I had any from Mike. Our sex was so whack after the first cheating incident. Leono pulled me back towards him and started to remove my clothes. Stop! But he wouldn't. I was like, this fucker trying to rape me? I grabbed him by the neck so fucking hard because I wasn't about to let it happen. And why on earth did I do that? It was like he had super strength or something. And he whispers, "Oh, you know how daddy likes it, don't you?" Girl, I'll get hot off my own story. He picked me up and took me to the floor. I can't lie, I was immediately turned on. But I'm not a cheater. He pinned my arms back to the floor and started to kiss down my body with such passion. With each kiss, I became more turned on. At this point, I'm in nothing but my panties and bra. He grabbed my thighs and began... Okay. He grabbed my thighs and pulled me close to him while he devoured my flower. I began to moan his name. I couldn't help it. I needed it so bad, to be loved and wanted. He made sure he gave me every bit of it. He paid so much attention to my body. What woman could resist? He started to lean back up to kiss me and slowly entered me. He made love to me like I had never been made love to before. Once we were finished, we laid there on the floor in each other's arms in sweet bliss. Now whisper, "I've never been with a white guy before." He laughs. Me either. We laughed so hard. It was Mike. Leano sat up and grabbed my phone and handed it to me. "You belong to me now. Let him know now." I sat up with confusion. I need to go. I hurried and put my clothes on and tried to rush out the door. Leano quickly pulled up his jeans and blocked the door and stared at me. "Catalia, you are mine and no other man's. Tell him now you belong to me. I will take care of you. I will treat you right. I will make love to you every night. Tell him now. Please do not leave me." I pushed past him. "I'm sorry." I ran to my car and he ran after me. I slammed my door and locked it. I sped away. 2 weeks had went past. And I tried to forget that night. It was a mistake. But was it really? Mike and I hadn't talked about that day, but he knew that I knew. And his whole demeanor had changed. It was like the old Mike, how we were before the cheating. But I couldn't get the thought of Leano out of my mind. I missed him. One day, Mike and I were enjoying a nice dinner at home, and I felt so sick. I ran to the bathroom and spewed my guts out. I felt so damn dizzy. I sat on the bathroom floor for a minute and thought, "Oh my gosh, please, no, no, no." I scrambled through the bathroom drawer to find a test. I always kept them because, after 5 years, why use protection? My dumb ass. I peed on the stick and waited on the toilet. Mike was asking me through the door if I was okay. I yelled, "I'm fine, I'm good." Mike said, "I'll answer it, baby." Mike opens the door. "Hey man, what's up?" In familiar voice. "I need to speak to both of you. May I come in?" I peeked out the bathroom. "Babe, who is..." Leano says, "Catalia, please, can we talk?" Mike says, "What the fuck do you need to talk to my woman for, man?" The test falls on the floor. It says pregnant. Well, how y'all like that? How y'all like that? I hope it went too long for y'all. If you do like my little short stories, I could probably write some more. I fantasize quite a lot in my head because I ain't got no man and I ain't got nothing better to do. So let me know if you guys like this little short story time.